Be honest. What is the first thing you think of when you wake up? Not your goals, not your dreams. It is coffee. For millions of us, the morning does not begin until that first magical sip. Our friend Stickman here, he practically worships his coffee mug. He treats it like a life support machine. One sip, and he transforms from zombie to superhero. But what if I told you that your beloved morning coffee might be tricking your brain, hijacking your energy, and secretly ruining your sleep? Let us pull back the lid on the truth about your morning coffee. How caffeine actually works, why it gives you that midday crash, and how to drink it without destroying your energy cycle. First, let's talk about your brain's natural chill pill, adenosine. Throughout the day, your brain burns energy, producing adenosine as a byproduct. The more adenosine builds up, the sleepier you feel. It is like your brain's way of saying, "Buddy, we are running out of fuel. Time for a nap." But then, enter caffeine. Caffeine is like a sneaky imposter wearing an adenosine mask. It fits perfectly into your adenosine receptors, blocking them from doing their job. So even though you are tired, your brain cannot see the fatigue signals. Result? Stickman feels alert, focused, maybe even ready to start a new business or clean his entire house. Except, it is all fake energy. Caffeine does not give you energy. It just borrows it from your future self. Fast forward a few hours. The caffeine starts to fade, adenosine finally pushes through the blocked doors, and suddenly, boom, the dreaded coffee crash. Now Stickman is slumped at his desk, staring at his to-do list like it is written in ancient Greek. His motivation? Gone. His energy? Bankrupt. So, what does he do? He grabs another coffee, and the cycle begins again. This is how caffeine traps you in a loop. You wake up tired, drink coffee to feel alive, crash later, then drink more to survive. Congratulations, you are officially on the caffeine roller coaster. But the story does not end there, because caffeine's half-life, the time it takes your body to clear half of it, is around 5 to 7 hours. That means your 3 p.m. cup of coffee might still be partying in your bloodstream at 10 p.m. So when you lie in bed wondering, "Why can't I sleep?" Surprise! Your morning hero has turned into your nighttime villain. Even if you do manage to sleep, caffeine reduces your deep sleep quality, the stage where your body repairs and restores energy. So you wake up the next day feeling tired again. And guess what? You reach for more coffee. It is not addiction in the dramatic sense, but your brain definitely learns to depend on it. Now let us talk about withdrawal. When you skip your usual dose, those adenosine receptors that caffeine blocked suddenly become hypersensitive. Headache, irritability, brain fog. It is like your brain throwing a tantrum because the caffeine party got cancelled. Stickman without coffee? He looks like a zombie auditioning for a Monday morning horror film. So, is coffee evil? Not really. In fact, caffeine has benefits. It boosts focus, improves reaction time, and can even enhance memory and metabolism in moderation. The key word here is moderation. Experts recommend no more than 400 milligrams of caffeine a day, roughly 4 small cups. But timing matters too. Try to stop drinking caffeine at least 6 hours before bedtime. And if you are relying on coffee just to feel normal, it might be time to fix the real issue: your sleep, hydration, and stress. Here is how to break the cycle without hating your mornings. Start slow. Cut down by 1 cup at a time. Drink water first thing in the morning before coffee. Move your body. Sunlight and light exercise help your brain wake naturally. Switch to decaf or green tea after noon. Protect your sleep. Caffeine-free evenings lead to real rest. Stickman tried it. And yes, the first week was rough. But after a few days, he noticed something strange. He woke up feeling awake, without needing a liquid miracle. So, the truth about your morning coffee? It is not your enemy, but it is not your superhero either. It is more like that friend who hypes you up at 8 a.m. but disappears when you need help at 3 p.m. Enjoy it wisely, respect its power, and remember, caffeine is a tool, not a life source. Because when you finally learn to rest instead of replace rest with coffee, your energy becomes real, not borrowed.